On my list,
Yeah, what's on your list?
Does Lauren check those lists off?
oh, I hate this stuff so bad. All right.
Welcome to Hot Ones version 2, 2021. At what time is it?
6 in the morning.
6 in the morning. We just woke Craig up. He just woke up from a nap. You know. Every time we've done Hot Ones, we've been like, Craig, you don't do this. He's like, yeah, dude, I just do a spoon. So we're here. Craig's doing the wings. He's just here to prove you guys wrong that he's actually doing it.
And we're going to prove you wrong, too.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
How are you gonna...
Because we're not going to eat anything.
No, we're just going to watch
We're
him
going to ask
suffer.
questions.
Okay.
All right, Craig, introduce yourself.
Well, my name's Craig. I'm 35 years old. Next week. Next week I'll be 35 years
Well,
old.
you're not going to make it.
I'm not going to make it.
Not after today.
On my headstone,
bomb's
it's
gonna kill you, dude.
It's going to say, "Here lies Craig Woodson,
Almost 35.
knocked out by the bomb."
Be back next week.
Yeah, be back next week.
Okay.
So
Go ahead, man.
Okay.
All right. Take your first bite. The first dab.
I will say this: the colors are way deeper on the stage under these lights.
Yeah.
Than I think they were last night.
Did you start on the right end? I hope so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That tasting good?
I love the sauce.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever tried that sauce.
It's really good.
Okay, Craig. First question.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these students are single and have never dated. Thank the Lord. What is something they need to enjoy while being single? What advice would you give to a single person?
So, the biggest advice I could give to someone being single is, I think we said it last night, enjoy it. Like, I remember my single days. Those were some of the best times of my life. Like, it was me, my brother, and 2 friends of ours. We all had a house together. And how many times have I told you guys about my 2 a.m. grilling donut burgers, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
that's just stuff that I couldn't do today because, you know, me and Lauren got to go to bed, get up. We have jobs and responsibilities. And so take advantage of those opportunities.
So you and Lauren never grilled donuts at 2 a.m.?
We never grilled donuts. No, well, Lauren hates donuts.
Oh, what you're saying is you miss being single?
Yeah, absolutely. There are moments I miss being single. And that's not a bad thing to say. Like,
Did you get that, Lauren? Did you get that?
I hope
it's
you
not
saw
a
that.
bad thing to say. I'm sure Lauren has things she misses about being single. So enjoy it while you have it, because that next phase, even though it's amazing and you wouldn't trade it for anything, you only get to be, hopefully, a single person once.
All right, so first sauce is down. What sauce would you compare it to, like taste-wise? Is it like a Louisiana sauce?
No, it's got really good flavor. I would say it's like a milder version of buffalo sauce.
Oh.
So it's kind of buttery. It's got a really
I bet
good
that's
flavor.
good.
Yeah, it's
I
got a
haven't
really good
tried
flavor.
that 3,600 on the Scoville unit scale.
3,600.
Confession, I love Cholula. I put this stuff on a lot of stuff.
So this is easy for you.
Oh.
I wonder if there's a town called Scoville.
That'd be cool, actually. Question. What's the best advice for having and keeping good boundaries?
So boundaries, extremely, extremely important. You've got to, somebody said it last night, you have to establish those boundaries very early. Like, honestly, if you're single, you have to know right now what your boundaries are before you get into a relationship. That's why all during the series we've been talking about the importance of, you know, there's a lot of our kids who are single. I don't want them checking out during the series because you need to do this stuff ahead of time. So setting those boundaries are really important. And whatever those boundaries, the boundaries are different for everybody. So some people may struggle with the physical side of stuff. You know, it's very difficult for them to stop or slow down or, you know, not be passionate in that way. And so they need to set those boundaries very early and say, I can't be alone with this person. We can't, you know, go to a dark movie theater whenever we can go to movie theaters again. I can't do that with this person. I need to set those boundaries. You know, at least starting out at my age, we need to always be in a group setting. Or for some people, it may be an addiction. Like they want to be around this person. It may not be a physical thing, but they want to be around this person all the time, and they're neglecting their other friends. That's a boundary that they need to put in place, that I'm going to spend this much time per day or per week with this person, and then make sure I'm spending time with family and friends and other people. As far as keeping those boundaries, you got to have somebody to hold you accountable. So you got to have somebody else who is honest enough in your life to speak into you and say, bro, you're screwing up, you're messing up, you're going too far, you're doing this, you're not doing what you said you were going to do. And that helps you out a lot. This is rojo.
This is 36,000 Scovilles.
10 times of the last one.
You're diving right
Cholula.
This is a good tasting one too. I will tell you this. The classic, Los Calientes, and the last dab were all made by hot ones.
Yeah.
So the heatness, and they're really, really good flavors. It's a little hotter. On all these sauces, you always get that one little pepper that just sticks to the back of your throat. And it's not like it hurts you, but it's like it, like even if it was just normal, I would take a little drink of something just to get down a little bit, but I can't do that now.
No wimpy stuff, dude.
No wimpy
No
stuff.
wimpy stuff. Speaking of wimpy stuff, explain Matt Brown.
You're that excited and you dropped your phone.
You want to show the cameras?
Okay. Zach knows this picture.
Yeah, that's why I picked it.
Because you were probably not too far away from me doing the same thing. That is a picture of me and Lauren in Guatemala. We had hiked this. It was really beautiful. I mean,
You look like you were having a rough time.
that was the hardest hike of my life. Like, so much trouble and problems in that moment. Like, we felt like we were going to die.
Can you remake that facial expression?
Let's see.
Can you make Lauren's?
It was
Yeah, make Lawrence.
I can't. She's too beautiful, and I can't recreate that kind of beauty, baby. Yeah,
It was not a good trip.
it was not a good trip. Well,
Well, a lot of it was.
yeah, there were great moments.
We
in that
weren't
trip.
prepared.
We were not prepared. There were good moments in that trip. You know, getting to baptize Elmer was really cool. A little 7-8-year-old kid, and that was a really cool moment.
Okay, moving on to my word,
Oh,
The
crap.
fourth-
I'm sorry, dude.
the fourth dab,
I'm sorry.
the
Moving on to the bomb.
bomb. Boom! Kaboom!
This is the worst one.
135,000 on Scoville units, but
It is. The
don't take that
worst
number
one.
lightly because this thing stings
It's the worst one.
and it
about-
stinks.
My eyes are gonna water. My face is gonna get red. I'm praying I don't get this on my lips. Okay, we ready?
I see it. You heard.
Just started.
Yeah.
Trying to avoid the mouth ulcer I have back there.
They have an ulcer.
Oh,
Let
that's
it
gonna
touch
suck.
All right, we're good.
That's gonna suck.
It does kind of suck, but it's fine.
So, what's on your list? You know, you always talk about, you know, you need to love God, love family, be with friends all the time. What's on your list?
On my list,
Yeah, what's on your list?
Does Lauren check those lists off?
Yeah.
oh, I hate this stuff so bad. All right,
Don't touch your face, dude. Oh, you did.
Oh.
You did.
on my list, it hurts to breathe out.
Yeah, it does.
On my
Don't cry now.
Are you crying because Lauren didn't check off your list or what?
on my list was definitely important to be interested in the local church.
Yeah.
Love ministry, love God, love family. That was a big one for me. Because, you know, I was in relationships in the past that didn't really value that.
Okay.
Words.
Johnson, what's on your list?
What's on my list?
Sydney?
Definitely have
Listening?
to love God, 100%. If you don't love God, I'm sorry, boo, but you're not the dude. You're not the.
Sorry, Boo, it's not you.
There we go. That's the one. That's the word.
You know how hard it is to get a contact out without using your fingers because you don't want to burn your eye?
You missed it. It was off camera, but he lost an eyeball.
Yeah.
Well,
That one's
just
missing.
a contact.
Just a contact.
It's- yeah.
That's how bad the bomb is. It makes your eyes water so much it flushes it out.
Yeah.
It really does.
So it's actually good for you. 500,000 Scoville unit. This thing is hot, but I don't know.
Did that touch your lip a little bit?
Man, he coughed right when he.
I thought I saw a little
Nothing.
lover course.
Nothing.
That one stinks, though. I can smell it.
Really?
I don't feel it at all.
Past this, dude, these two are easier.
There's a reason this is in every episode of the Hot Ones.
Yeah, they always change sometimes, the last two. But that one is in every episode of the Hot Ones. There's a reason, because that one sucks.
It sucks.
It always gets the reaction.
Dude. That's the one that makes you sweat.
Whew. Yeah, it does.
Okay, question.
Hit me.
What is your ideal date?
Oh,
First
man.
date.
All right,
First
so
date.
I can tell you Lauren and I's first date.
Okay.
We went to go see this sappy. It wasn't a romantic movie, but it was just a really kind of drama. And Lauren fell asleep. Like, I went all out, spent all this money on a nice night out. She fell asleep. So,
Just during the movie?
yeah, just during the movie, just passed smooth out. So it was hilarious. I think if we had to do it now, I think a good first date's just coffee, a movie, some dinner. You know,
Something chill.
yeah.
How many dates? I don't know if you can remember this. How many dates did you go on before you got married?
Ooh.
Before you got married?
We were together just over a year before we got engaged. So we were together about 2 years before we got married.
Did every date go as planned?
Oh, Lord, no. There was, I think it was Christmas or Valentine's Day one year. We went to the downtown Little Rock and the River Market. And they were doing I think it was Christmas. They were doing horse-drawn carriage rides. And I was like, this is going to be super romantic. I'm going to throw big boyfriend brownie points. So we went on the carriage ride. That's when I learned Lauren's allergic to horses.
Oh, no.
So about halfway through, she looks like I do right now, just tears in her eyes, just water. She's like, "Can we get off?" So no, not everything goes according to plan, but those things make the best memories. So that's what I always say.
Unlike the show, are you going to put an extra one, just like
Yep.
they do on the show?
You got to.
Just like on the real show, Hot Ones, he's going to put a laugh dab, but we're the interviewers and we don't have to do it while he's doing it, so that's awesome.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, there's always a little bit extra
It's always a little extra.
to be a little spicy.
A little spicy.
This one is 2 million on the Scoville unit scale.
I gotta be honest with you, man. I think Zombie Apocalypse cooled my mouth down from the bomb.
Yeah.
100%.
Got it.
Let's do this.
2 milli, 2 milli. You know that song, 2 milli? 2 milli.
2 million. Scoville.
That tastes good.
Yeah.
Congrats, Hot Ones. Y'all make really good sauces.
They do.
I'd pay $1,000 for one.
I mean, you don't have to. I got 3 of them for $40, so. Hit me. Give me a question.
Okay. Worst. What is your worst relationship moment or date?
Cool. The worst moment was I dated this one girl for a hot minute. I mean, it was like we may have dated 3 weeks. A hot minute. And she took me. She said, "Hey, tonight let's go hang out at my house, and we can watch a movie. Just make it a low key night." I'm like, "That's cool." Now, some of y'all know this. I hate musicals. Hate musicals. I don't know anything about them. And she tells me, "Hey, we're gonna watch this movie called Phantom of the Opera." And I'm like, "Phantom? Okay, cool. It must be a scary, spooky movie, you know?"
Oh, yeah, it is.
And so we get there, and number one, we are watching this movie with her entire family.
Oh, no. Cousins and all?
Yeah. And then she puts on the movie. Like the very first scene, they start belting out these musicals, and I'm just like, this is the worst night of my life. So that was my worst. I know for some people are like, dude, I've had way worse, but for me, musicals,
That had to be one of those moments. Nope.
yeah, what about it? Yeah.
Well,
Okay, well, you made it. Look,
Made it.
look at camera number 1 and number 2 and tell them what's going on in your life.
Hey, next week, worship night, right? Here at
Hopefully.
the church. Maybe if there's no snow. Either way, though, we're going to be on YouTube, so check
We're going
that
to do
out.
something.
It's going to be amazing. And go like and subscribe. Instagram, YouTube, everything. That's what's going on.
Yeah. Okay. You feeling good?
I feel great. I feel good.
Yeah. Okay.
So next year, it looks like we're going to have to up it up a little bit because people said it's not hot enough. Well, if you're watching, thank you for joining. We'll see you next year for Hot Ones.
Yeah.
We're still going to do stuff for real life the rest of the year, but until Hot Ones next year, we'll see you. Goodbye.
Deuces.